Hello and welcome to
That's
a
a wrap.
Wrap. I'm Phil,
I'm Jeff.
and today we're going to be talking about Mandalorian Season 3, Episodes 1 and 2. But before we continue, we just want to let y'all know that the things we're going to be talking about today are not real. Okay? We are not wearing Beskar armor, by the way. I'm not Din Djarin, and we don't have Grogu around with us. And we don't live in a galaxy far, far away. And at the moment, this time, with this helmet on, I can't breathe.
Me neither.
Jesus, this is definitely not the way.
We're gonna have to bathe in living waters, bro.
Yeah, the ones in my bathroom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and man, it's fogging up. I can't see this thing.
How does he see peripheral?
Now I understand why they be complaining about these helmets. Okay, all right. So we're just gonna go ahead and we was gonna do the whole video with this on, but that's not happening.
Yeah, because this is not the way.
Yeah, this is definitely not the way. All right. Whew. Phew, good Lord. Whew. Okay, let me put my glasses back on. Oof, Jesus. All right. Well, Din Djarin got a harder goal with me. I tell you
I'll
that.
go with my helmet.
Yeah, there you go. Put his helmet on. I got mine on already. Here we go. Yeah, we get two. Yeah, I couldn't breathe in that. But wow. Okay, yeah. So today we're going to talk about Mandalorian season 3, episodes 1 and 2. Let's start off with 1. Yeah. I thought it started off great. I like the beginning with the whole. There's gonna be spoilers, of course, but I like the whole beginning of episode 1. I thought it was
with them giving the kid the helmet.
That and the whole alligator monster fight.
Yeah,
I thought that was pretty cool. Now,
yeah, I agree.
Now she didn't finish her little ritual. Does he still become a Mandalorian?
Hey, he kind of did. He got the helmet on and everything, so
yeah, that's
pretty much the.
That's true. That's true.
The ending of it. I mean, they didn't end it all the way, but he got his helmet on.
Which is so he's a Mando.
He's a Mando now.
Yep, he's a Mando. Well, we had a little taste of the helmet, and the helmet works out for him. Because I tell you right now, I could not be a Mandalorian.
No,
my helmet be off. I'd be more with the Bo-Katan. I'd be with the Bo-Katan crew.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's who I'll be rolling with.
I'll put it on to get into a fight. That's it.
That's it.
So I don't get shot in the face.
Yeah, this is not something I'd keep on all the time. No.
Of course, theirs might be a bit different than ours.
Yeah, ours smells like fresh out the plastic company. Ugh. And it fogged up when I was talking in there. I don't understand how they. Well, you know what? That's Star Wars technology. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
That's Star Wars technology. But yeah.
There's Beskar metal. Ours.
Man, we couldn't take a paperclip to the head with this. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, we'll feel everything with that on.
Yeah.
But
smashes my nose.
Yeah, I couldn't breathe. I just couldn't breathe in that thing. But yeah, episode 1 was fantastic. It was a great way to start the new season.
I'm not gonna say fantastic, but hey.
Oh, you didn't like it?
I liked it. I just think there was a lot of crap in there that didn't need to be in there.
Like what?
The IG-11 thing.
IG-88?
IG-11.
Oh.
IG-88's the one from Empire.
I'm just keeping you on your toes. That's all.
IG-11, in case y'all don't remember, he self-destructed in a lava flow.
At the end of season 2? Was it the end of season 2?
End of season 1, I think. When they escaped Grand Moff Gideon.
Uh-huh. Yeah, like I said, I'm just keeping on your toes.
So, IG-11 self-destructed, big bomb come out of his chest and blew up, and he's in lava. But there's all these parts, and there's wires in him still. And
so you mean to tell me when he blew up and killed all those stormtroopers, that there shouldn't have been nothing left?
Nothing.
I mean, because the bomb was like right there in the middle of his chest.
Yeah.
And I don't understand, how does a bomb explode? Yeah.
It's an outward And this looked like a really big bomb.
And it
as
wasn't
far as Star Wars goes, I mean, thermal detonators are pretty small. This thing was huge.
because it was a self-destruct bomb, right?
Yeah.
So when they do self-destruct,
Self-destruct,
that
means you're incinerating yourself.
nothing should be
There
left.
can't be all this crap left of this droid.
Oh yeah,
Especially wires.
Yeah, I was curious about that. I mean, if it's self-destruct, there's a reason why they have the self-destruct in there, so there's nothing left.
Nothing left. Memory. They can't recover any memory from it. They can't.
So when he said that they scoured everywhere to find all his parts in a lake of lava, and I'm just curious, how did they have all that left of him?
I don't know. That's one of the things that bugged me about it. IG-11 shouldn't have been anything but maybe a quarter size of metal.
He should have been like metal shavings. That's what he should have been, like metal shavings.
Second thing that bothered me was the whole pirate deal, because
What was wrong with the pirates?
the Pirate King looked like a
animatronic
puppet to me.
He looked like he was from Pirates of the Caribbean. You know what I'm saying?
like the mossy version.
Yeah. I was like, oh, soon we're going to see Jack Sparrow hop on the ship.
Yeah, other than that, I think the episode was great, but I think those two things of it were just filler that didn't need to be in there. Like, at the end of Book of Boba Fett, I mean, they already set him on Din Djarin on his mission to go to the Living Waters to get back in his Children of the Watch. And this whole episode 1 didn't even really build up to it, except it brought him back to her to tell him the same thing, to go to the Living Waters again. So, I don't know. Episode 2 should have been episode 1 to me.
Yeah, I believe that should have been the case. But I mean, I think they was just trying to set up a backdrop of what happened from, because it's been 2 years. Technically, it's like 2 years later.
Yeah, from the Mandalorian season 2, it's been almost about 3 years.
Yeah. So I guess from me theorizing, I'm assuming that since the timeline, our real timeline between the wait after season 2 to now has been almost 3 years.
Yep.
So I'm thinking they put that same timeline in the show, because Navarro used to be the Assassin's Guild or the Bounty Hunters Guild.
Yep.
Was Navarro, and now it's a trading post.
They build it up to a much larger, more productive city.
Right, and a more
on the Outer Rim.
Representable, I guess you would say, a more reputable city now.
Now they have like the Republic's helping them with keeping order or something.
Well, no, the Republic not helping them. They doing it themselves, because they say they don't want nothing to do with the New Republic.
Well, yeah, they're on the radar of the New Republic, I should say.
Yeah. They got
not
schools, yeah. So there's a lot of changes from whenever they used to be a bounty hunter type planet, where you come get your bounty, kill, they pay you, you come back to Navarro. So they changed it from the ghetto now into a
middle class.
Yeah. Well, now they're trying to be a rich city now. They want to put themselves on the map now. Like, hey, come to here. This is safe. You'll make money. You'll become rich if you come to Navarro. Because he tried to offer Din Djarin a plot of land, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah. Try to hook him up. Say, hey, man, hang up the blaster. Come be rich.
Hang up. Well, that was another thing that bothered me. He told him hang up the blaster first, and then he wanted him to be his marshal.
Yeah. He walking around with a blaster. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So,
but the IG-11 thing obviously to me made no sense at all. But the other stuff with the pirates, I can understand, because Grogu chose to be a Mandalorian now instead of a Jedi, and he's got to show how he's teaching Grogu to be a Mandalorian now, like with all the gadgets on the ship and how to go through the galaxy and read maps. And
I think the most profound thing that hit home with me when Din Djarin was what he told Grogu. He said, "Don't trust the pirates."
Never trust a pirate.
Never
kid.
trust the pirates, kid. Hey, And he proved it. Hey, you know what I'm saying? So I guess, Grogu ain't gonna trust pirates.
I'll tell you what, though, that little Naboo ship he's
Oh
got now.
man, that joke is
Wow.
beast. That joke is beast, man. I love that ship. Love it.
I love the Razor Crest,
Yeah,
but
Razor
man,
Crest is nice.
his new ship is
Man.
unreal. I mean, they don't have the cockpit and the room they had in the Razor Crest, but I don't think anyone's shooting him out of the sky in that Naboo starfighter that they
And fly faster than blasters, you know.
and it's not even like a Naboo starfighter now. They've done so many different upgrades to it, and
Look like a hot rod.
yeah,
Starship,
they changed a lot up on that thing.
Heck yeah.
So it's
That's
much better than the Razor Crest.
Much better. But yeah, so I mean, I was like, I'm thinking everything is starting to come together now in season 3. They open up more doors. That actually, season 3, I think, is what they're gonna do is open up the doors to the Mandalorian world. Mandalore.
Well, we got other doors that could be opened by showing the space whales.
Yes, and that's gonna open up what? Thrawn, Ezra Miller. They kind of introduced that.
Not Ezra Miller. Ezra Bridger.
Ezra Bridger, yeah, Ezra Bridger.
Keeping you on your toes again.
Keep me on your toes. got to.
So, yeah, they showed the space whales. If any of you are not familiar with the animation Star Wars Rebels, space whales had a really big part in Rebels.
And if you want to check out Star Wars Rebels, you can check it out on Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
Yeah.
And if you haven't checked it out, you need to, because we're going to lead into a lot of stuff for Rebels now.
Yeah. Now, that has a lot, I think, 8 or 9 seasons?
No.
No? How many seasons?
I believe it's 3.
Rebels.
Yeah.
Okay, Rebels.
Clone Wars
Clone
is
Wars.
the 7 or 8.
Yeah. So, Rebels.
Rebels is like 3 seasons, I believe.
Good binge watching, by the way.
Really good.
Yeah, it's
really good. Because I believe we're going to get another Jedi.
And a
Sith.
Sith.
Really exciting to me.
I believe we're probably going to get a Sith introduced into season 3. That's a rumor. Yeah, there's a rumor going around that my Sith Lord might be introduced.
Well, they got to have someone for Ezra to fight now.
Somebody, because I know in season 4, which is it's coming out. Okay, don't have to worry about that.
Oh, yeah,
Season 4 is
4
coming out. So Luke is going to be introduced into that, Ahsoka, because that's where they're going to continue with the spinoffs. But in episode 1, that shows the whole thing with him and Bo-Katan, right? Where he explains to her how he wants to go to Mandalore.
Yeah, and she's all gloomy, sitting on her throne with nobody except
they
droid.
left her. They left her. They said, "Oh, you ain't got the Darksaber? Deuces." They rolled out on her. You know that whole fleet she fought for? Remember the whole fleet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that she fought for. They
got that big Star Cruiser.
Everything.
And,
They took it from her.
Took it from her. Said, you ain't crap.
They took it from her. They said, "Oh, you don't got the Darksaber? You ain't
Fight us for it."
It's like, bye. It's like, bye.
So all she's got is her castle and a droid.
That's it.
And her ship.
And
her
ship is nice.
Dope.
Her ship, yeah, it's real nice. Because in episode
she's got like a bigger starfighter that's got room.
Yeah. It's more like I think I call her the whole Royal Highness fighter.
Well, a lot of them had it in one of the animation ones. A bunch of Mandalorians had them.
Yep. And so in episode 1, how did it end?
Ended with her pretty much saying, basically, she thought he was dying from what she said to Din Djarin when he left. Nice knowing you or something.
Oh, yeah, because he said he was going to go to Mandalore.
Yeah.
And she's like, well.
What she said is like she thought he was going to die.
Yeah. So he's like, bye.
And then when she,
Well, yeah, that's season 1. That's how season 1 ends. You know, with her being salty.
Episode 1, yeah.
Sorry, episode 1. Her being salty, you know, like, well, do you have the... She even asked him, she asked him, do you still have the Darksaber? He's like, yeah, I got it. She said, well, you go lead him, you know?
Yeah, wave that thing around.
Yeah, lead him, you know. Woo-hoo. She's like, oh, you gonna go to Mandalorian? She's like, that planet is dead, is unlivable. Cursed, you know, so she said, he even asked for her help. I mean, she could have been like, yeah, I'll come where I'll roll with you. Even though everybody left me, I'll roll with you. But nah, she's like, nope. She's like, bye.
Nice knowing you.
Yep, see you when I see you. Pretty much. And that's how episode, not in that way, but that's how it ends.
Yeah,
her attitude like that.
That's the end of episode 1 there.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So episode 2 begins with him going on this journey to Mandalore.
That's where he's showing Grogu more on the ship's scopes and stuff, the maps, and trying to get him to learn how to read these things.
Yep. And they go to Mandalore.
Oh, they got the droid first.
Yeah, they had to get the droid first. They had to get the droid.
R5.
Which I think that's the R5. No, I'm not going to say it is, but it's similar to the R5 from
Star Wars.
Yeah, but it was from the New Hope. Whenever Luke,
Star Wars, the first Star Wars.
yeah, the
movie.
first Star, yeah.
Luke was gonna buy him first instead of R2.
Yeah,
and
he malfunctioned.
He blew up or something.
Yeah. So it's like a similarity.
Might be that same one.
Could be. It could be because it is Tatooine. So, and Jawas, they like the
Jawa's like that girl.
Yeah, they date
the lady.
Yeah,
they date her, and she probably gets her their furry.
I don't even want to talk about that. No.
Real furry.
Look, let's keep the Jawas a mystery of what they look like. I don't even want to know. But they like the black market. They like the internet of Tatooine. To be honest, be honest. Like, hey, Jawas, Google. They like the Google of Tatooine. Can you find me? Blah blah blah.
I need this little part that's this big.
Like, yep, and they'll tell you, nah, we can't.
They'll be back in an hour.
Yeah, have your goods, or they rob you. You know what I'm saying?
They rob you and then
sell it back to you. Then Jawas are thugs right there. They the cartel of Tatooine.
You park to go get a drink and they've already got half your ship torn apart.
They don't even care if you got an alarm system. You got an alarm system on that Joker. That Joker be gone too. That Joker's a straight thugs. And they showed how they're thuggish they really are. And, this chick that be fixing Din Djarin stuff, she got mad respect for him. Because, she still try to pull one over him with the droid.
Oh, yeah.
It's Boonta Eve. I'll give you half price. Knowing that Joker ain't
she'll pull something over on everybody. Yeah. She don't care.
She don't care. That's why I like her. She's one of my favorite characters. Too. Yeah, she's one of my favorite characters. I like how they kept her missing tooth too. Remember? I like that. I like how they show her missing tooth. I thought that was pretty cool. But episode 2, man, is like eye opening. All right, because this is where he goes on his mission to go find these living waters. Right,
blow the minds of Mandalore.
Yeah, and of course. He gets into a little hiccup, and he sends Grogu to go and get help. Yeah, I call it Little Hiccup.
He was almost killed.
That's Little Hiccup. Because, he always almost gets killed.
Yeah, he's always almost getting killed.
And you see how the recovery time, this dude's like, I think he is Super Mandalorian.
Yeah, he's part Superman, part Mandalorian.
Because the Mandalorians aren't really, they're like aliens. If you go back and read the history, the original Mandalore wasn't even human, or he looked human-ish. Because in Star Wars, I don't even think there's really humans, because everyone is these midi-chlorians, and if you the Force, I think you're a different kind of being. I can't really say there's like 100%. You look human, but they're not like human.
Or humans just took over the dominant species after thousands of years.
Yeah, I guess you go. Yeah,
just like they did here.
But remember, this is a galaxy far away.
Humans take over, man. We're gangster.
Yeah, that's right. So I think the Jawas learned that thuggish stuff from us. You know what I'm saying? They've been watching us on TV in our universe. So they got
we're the conquerors.
Yeah, picked up the radio. Yeah. but it's like, look, I'll tell you right now. The whole thing with the Mythosaur, that's a legend. With the Mandalorians, that's one of if you're a true Mandalorian, then one you'll have the Darksaber, and you'll ride a Mythosaur. So at the end of this episode, they introduce a Mythosaur. Right?
Thing's huge, like a mountain.
Yeah, it's about the size of what they say a small city.
Yeah. And this one might be even bigger than the other ones, who knows? Because it was hibernating apparently for thousands of years.
yeah, because they thought one of the things is they thought they were extinct. Like
For over
they wiped
1,000
them
years.
Up. Yep.
So this thing was like Godzilla hibernating in the core.
Yeah. Yep. So that's I want to see what's gonna happen when this Joker come out.
This might be planet-sized mythosaur.
You know, because they call him a kaiju.
Small moon.
Kaiju.
Kaijus, yeah. We got a kaiju in this.
Like, don't worry. Then Jorah's like, don't worry, I got this. And Grogu's gonna use the little
Grogu's
mind.
gonna use the mind thing, and
then
Din Djarin's gonna jetpack up to its back, and
the dark saber swinging it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what's gonna happen. Watch it. I watch that. You know what I'm saying? Look, just down in the comments, just leave us what you know, what comments or what you think about episodes 1 and 2. We thought he thought the first one should have been a little bit. I agree with him because this you know, of course,
a lot of filler that didn't need to be there.
Yeah, and the whole IG-11 thing, I thought that was little.
And the only problem I had with the second one though was Bo-Katan. When Grogu goes and gets her, she doesn't know it's Grogu yet. She just sees Din Djarin's ship fly in, and the droid comes up and tells her. And she says, let's go get rid of him once and for all.
I thought she was going to
And
murder
then
him.
she goes and saves him. Made no sense to me. Let's go get rid of him once for all, and then let's go save him.
I mean, she was in her feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Her feelings were she was out of her feelings in a second, though.
yeah, but you know, gotta remember he got the dark saber. Because remember, that's
True.
the first thing she asked if he had in the first episode, right?
If he's in trouble and he's dying, she can't just go get the dark saber.
Exactly.
She's got to win it.
Exactly. That's why she was like, "Oh, let me go save him." Because when the time come, she gotta,
yeah.
you know, she's gonna have to fight him to get it from him. She can't just take it from him, you know. So
Even if it's taking it off his corpse, I guess that's still not.
yeah. He got to be combat. You gotta win it in combat. So
All
she's
right,
like,
yeah.
I'm gonna save him. You
That
know,
makes sense then.
because think about it, she still want to rule.
Oh yeah, she definitely wants to rule.
So she's gonna wait for the
She's the
perfect
leader
time
of the
to issue the
Mandalore.
combat, and she has to do it in front of other Mandalorians anyway.
In her mind, she's still the leader of Mandalore.
Exactly. So with that, you know, she's like, look, you know, I'll go save him because later on I will fight him for it. You know, right now he's like, what they say, keep your friends close.
And that was another thing. The Mythosaur
Didn't kill him.
Din Djarin to the depths, all the way to the bottom, like within seconds. And then she had to go jump in and save him. And the Mythosaur did nothing to either one of them.
So we don't know who could
Except
be the
drag Din Djarin all the way to the bottom.
Right.
Within seconds.
Right. So that's supposed to represent, the Mythosaur is supposed to represent who is the true Mandalorian.
Yeah, so the Mythosaur might be picking one or the other as the leader of the Mandalore.
Right. And that leaves that open because if Din Djarin is supposed to lead and he has a dark saber, and the Mythosaur is not going to kill him if it feels that he's true Mandalorian. Then if Bo-Katan was to fight him in combat and have the possibility of getting the dark saber, then she would be the leader of Mandalore.
See, I'm leaning towards the Mythosaur is going with Bo-Katan. Because Bo-Katan's family has been the leader of Mandalore for a long time.
You gotta remember what the armorer said. You gotta remember what the armorer said. She said
The
that
armor's
Bo-Katan,
not the Mythosaur, though.
no, but you remember she said that Bo-Katan, they ruled Mandalore because of blood,
Yep.
not because of what the creed or what the belief was of being, I guess, chosen by the Mythosaur. They felt they was rulers of Mandalore because they were born into it.
They were leaders, though, for way longer than the Children of the Watch were.
Right. But that means that when she said they took fact and turned it into fiction, so now it got so diluted over the years that they felt that since they was leaders for so long of Mandalore, that it's family, it's through bloodline.
Yep.
You know, like anybody literally could be the leader of Mandalore. So they kind of scratched that out, and it's like, we are the leaders of Mandalore because we've been ruling Mandalore for so long, and it's through our bloodline. It's like, you know, regular royalty. You know, say you the king, you get married, you have kids.
That's
right?
exactly my point.
Yeah, and then they was like, well, they are the rulers. They're going to be the successors when necessary. I could be the successor. You know, I'm not in your family, but if I could be the successor as well, not your children. So that's how Mandalore was working. Like if you Mandalorian, I'm Mandalorian, you got the dark saber. I beat you in combat. Now I'm the leader. Somebody else beat me in combat. They the leader.
See that's not how Mandalore started though. The Darksaber wasn't even around when Mandalore started.
You right, but that helmet from the what they call Mandalore the Great, right? When he became that, passed down that helmet, right, to show his leadership through that way.
They went through thousands of years without a Darksaber though.
Right. So then when the first Jedi Mandalore hopped on the scene with the Darksaber, he pretty much, they looked up to him.
Yep.
So he became the ruler. So now that became the new symbol. Was like, oh, he could ride the
I
mythosaur.
don't think he was ruler.
You sure
Nope.
he was not the leader of Mandalore?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
I don't believe he was the leader.
Well, hey, look, if y'all have any ideas or y'all also don't believe that, leave it down in the comments. We would love to hear it. We would love to hear what y'all got to say about that.
I don't think there was anything on this ruling Mandalore.
Really?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? Please tell us. Tell us. We want to know.
Only because he was Jedi and Mandalorian. I don't think he was ever the leader. But I could be wrong.
Hey, that's what we got the comments for. You know, that's what we got the comments for. But hey, look, we enjoyed it. I know I watched episodes 1 and 2 a whole bunch of times. I watched it a lot.
Can't wait for it all to come.
Yeah, I'm just glad that this episode was like 45 minutes.
Yeah, it was longer than the first one,
Yeah,
which was great.
Yeah, which was great. Yeah,
I hope they keep getting longer.
I hope so, but we know that's not gonna happen. We know it's gonna happen. But look, check it out. It's 2 episodes out right now. Every Wednesday, well, every Tuesday at midnight. If you're up that late, you probably catch. No. Okay. So, okay, every Wednesday, you know.
Every Wednesday after work.
Yeah, that's like 4:30, right?
Yeah.
PM, not AM.
4:30 p.m. Eastern.
But if you're up Tuesday midnight and you want to watch, I guess it'll be good to go for you if you're up that late. But you'll catch it on Disney Plus. If you don't have a subscription to Disney Plus, please get one so you can watch The Mandalorian. Yes, because there's a lot of stuff on it you got to binge. You got to watch anyway. Clone Wars, Book of Boba Fett, Rebels, Tales of the Jedi.
Tales of the Jedi.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. So check it out. You know, and look, show us some love. Hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Give a thumbs up. Because, hey, look, we doing this not just for us, but for you guys as well. If we get some credibility from it, that's just a bonus for us.
Yep.
You know,
we just like talking.
That's pretty much it. Oh, and look, if you don't want to watch the video, just listen to us. Because I know these are long videos, you know, and you can just give us a good listen. Hopefully y'all get some good laughs out of it. Y'all get some information.
Turn it on in the car.
Yeah, do it. You know, my daughter's my biggest fan. She listens to me. Yeah, sometimes she even watches. So she gave me a thumbs up. And she likes my videos. So we're looking forward to it. But like I said, give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Show us some love. We're going to keep this going. All right? And that's a wrap.